Let's take a look at replacing the lock cylinder on a 1996 Chevy Cavalier. Now we have a little bit of prep work here. You can see all the required components are included in the kit, but we have to line up the removable lock tab here and pull the cylinder out of the housing. Now the housing is where all of our anti-theft electronics are stored, so this is very important. We can recode the key here by pulling the slugs out and swapping them with the old one. You can refer to our additional video for that. But there's a couple additional springs and lock tabs we have to insert here. So we're going to remove these from the packaging. Even comes with some grease, so we're going to grease this thing up before we're done. Now you'll notice there's a couple pins here and two small springs. We're going to take the small springs and insert them into the face of the lock housing. And with each one we will insert a pin. This is going to give that spring cushioned feel to the lock cylinder. Now once those are both in place, we're going to take the bigger spring and this locking tab, insert those together into the lock cylinder itself. Now you can see that there's a line up tab, so it's really a one-way installation. Next we're going to take our tube of grease. You can see it's sealed off. We're going to have to carefully rupture the package here. We're now going to apply grease to all the contact points to help lubricate this thing for smooth operation. Don't forget to get the face of the lock cylinder here where those line-up tabs are going to be rubbing. Once it's all set, we can push the spring here, line this up properly, insert it, make sure it rotates fine, everything feels good and free, and we're ready to install this in the vehicle. Now we've already gone ahead and removed the upper and lower steering column covers. It wasn't too tough of a job, just a couple bolts underneath here. We've also disconnected the battery because we need to turn the lock cylinder to the run position. So we can see we've got access to our lock cylinder now. I'm going to go ahead and unplug the electrical connector right here underneath. Now we're going to rotate to the run position. I'm going to take my 90-degree pick, and the lock retaining tab is on the back side of the lock cylinder here. Once I can feel that and access it, I can rotate the key and remove it. Now we've got our brand new lock cylinder, which we've already prepared here and done the work at the previous station. We're going to line that up properly with it in the run position so we can release this tab. You can see if we're anywhere but the run tab, we can't release the tab. But in the run position, we can. We're now going to line it up properly, click it into place, plug in our new pass lock sensor, and we're ready to reassemble. Now that we've got our new lock cylinder installed, we've gone ahead and hooked up the battery. Now it's time to relearn the theft system. We're going to rotate the key to the run position. We'll now notice that the theft lamp is flashing. That's because we have a brand new pass lock sensor installed with our new lock cylinder. The vehicle's body control module doesn't recognize this. So it takes up to 10 minutes for this system to relearn. Wait for the lamp to stop flashing. We can turn the key off, let it sit for about 30 seconds, then the vehicle should start and run normally.